want to welcome you to the first, but by no means the last, annual conference of the Free Market Medical Association. To get us underway, let's start with some opening remarks from one of the founding members of the Free Market Medical Association, Mr. Jay Kempton.
I was asked by my other two partners that maybe make some opening remarks. I was like, I don't know if I'm really qualified to do that.
I'm a big fan of two people here, Jay Kempton and Dr. Keith Smith. They're heroes to me.
Here we are. We now have the Free Market Medical Association, an annual conference, a room full of like-minded people.
There are people that are flocking to this movement because they see the wisdom of it and they see that it's the right thing.
Last year we had seven other surgery centers in Torrance. This year there's 8.
So we're optimistic for the future.
You guys are addressing the cost. And if you feel like you're out there without a whole big crowd following you, it's because the ACA doesn't try to address it at all.
And what this organization is providing is a beacon for those doctors who really feel like, feel very hopeless.
It starts in little pockets and islands. It starts in surgery centers, imaging centers, primary office practices.
That was the first step, and then more sellers came to the market looking for the opportunity to compete on value.
This is what we hoped it would be, but we had no idea it would be this big, this fast on year 3.
We are so happy to have every one of you all here for the 4th annual Free Market Medical Association annual conference. As of now, the FMMA has 18 local chapters around the country.
There's a lot of dots on that. These are basically the direct primary care practices around the country.
Now, a lot of us are still dependent upon the system. But if you're here today, you're not willing to fight for it. You're willing to fight against it or fix it or tear it down and build a new one.
There are, after all, 2 economic models in our industry. One is devoted to revenue, and the other, promoted by this organization, is devoted to value.
Some people give me credit for energizing individuals in the cause of liberty. The truth is, meeting people like you who are interested in doing something about it, you give me a lot of encouragement.
The organization is growing in numbers. It's growing in diversity.
There's more and more pricing available for consumers to see thanks to this organization.
Entrepreneurship is daring to believe that what you can imagine is possible.
The good thing about the executive order for price transparency is that it changed the narrative. It changed the way we're talking about this whole thing.
And what you're doing here is simply what Tocqueville saw. Europe, you asked permission. Europe, you waited to be told. Here, we just did it.
To date, we've saved 4 to 5 years around somewhere between $5.5 to $6 million.
The people in this room, we actually know how to play the game that they don't know how to play.
If we get to a point where the hospitals start posting their all-in, all-done bundled pricing and it's price competitive, we've won.
The value proposition of the big buka carriers in today's world is really in limbo.
And what we're seeing is just over the last 4 years, about a 3x increase in DPC doctors.
You've seen 3 people up here present that they've reduced total cost of care by improving care for patients.
And I think Hippocrates would be most proud of that.
So the market is really very innovative right now. It's very dynamic. I've never seen it move as fast as it's moving today.
We are looking for ways to be more efficient, looking for ways to find savings, looking for ways to be innovative, looking for ways to think differently.
And that's why this conference is great, because that's why we're here. Everybody's thinking outside the box.
And so it's really empowering to come here and hear all these great talks and feel you're part of the kind of the movement.
This movement, this sold out conference, is a manifestation of the power of our message.
You're talking about organizations that are capable of undercutting the pricing of the existing healthcare system very dramatically.
It's not a network. It's just a whole bunch of folks wanting to do it the right way.
This is not proof of concept stage anymore. I mean, we are way past that.
And I was like, we may have something here.